This is not about just the oral sex. You need to understand this, Miss Jackson. This is about the fact that your child's paternity is in question. If you have slept with two coworkers, given oral sex to one, while you supposedly getting to know Mr. Bosley, no, it's not so far-fetched that people would also assume that you may have slept with that person or maybe even another person.
Yo, it's your boy Schoolie, man. I'm back at y'all with another banger. Man, it's a crazy one this time. This woman, she had a man at home, she had a work boo, and she had a potential work boo. Tell me y'all don't be trying to mess with two people in one place. That don't make no sense, but continue watching this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we're going to continue with this thing.
All aboard!
Natural born bestseller!
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Bosley versus Jackson.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Ms. Bosley, you and your son have petitioned the court for a DNA test because you are certain he did not father the defendant's 3-month-old son, Maverick, and there are two other possible fathers. You say your son made a young and dumb mistake by signing the birth certificate, and you need today's paternity results to get his name off of it. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jackson, you admit to cheating with another man, but claim to be certain that Mr. Bosley is Maverick's biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Bosley, explain why you opened the case.
Well, I opened the case because I feel like my son made a terrible decision by signing a birth certificate. Basically, I just feel like, we need to know. We need to know because I don't want my son to have to go through life wondering if this is his child or not.
So you feel like you got to save your son from a mistake he made?
I do.
Mr.
I really enjoy when mothers step up for their sons and actually forgive them, because you can just look at them and tell that that mother probably tried to save him the whole time. Like, don't sign the birth certificate. Like, take your time with this girl, get to know this girl. And a lot of times, us men, we be like, man, she don't know what you're talking about. You just trying to stop me from growing up, and they really be having our best interest. So I'm happy to see his mom and support him. And it sounds like she the one who filed this because she ain't playing. But let's go.
Mr. Bosley, you signed a birth certificate, even though you had doubts?
I did sign the birth certificate. Not saying it wasn't the right thing. It was stupid because I didn't know her.
So, Ms. Jackson, Mr. Bosley says he made a mistake.
Well, my testimony is, in the beginning, we were working together, and he was starting off like, "Oh, I love you. Do you believe in love at first sight?" And then the next day we was talking, and then we had sex, and then he was talking about the kids and all of that, and then I asked for a break because we were moving too fast. I already said that we was moving too fast at the beginning.
So, you meet and you almost immediately start a sexual relationship.
Correct, Your Honor.
And start talking about having babies?
Correct. At first, I didn't believe it because I heard it once before. So
yeah, because that's what men will say,
yes,
just to get you to lay down with them.
Yes, Your Honor.
They make it sound like they want to have a family.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
But they saying it to everybody. So you do sleep with him?
Yes. And then, I think I had my own place at that time, and I moved him in. Then that's when the cheating, I made my mistake. I'm sorry, I made my mistake in the beginning.
Now, that is crazy. She talking about she gave it to him the second day, moved him in 2 weeks in. He didn't have to say nothing to you that'll make you want to lay down with him. It was easy. Well, I'm tripping. But let's continue this, man. Y'all gotta slow down, especially you young fellas. Y'all be so ready to move in with a woman. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you can do at a young age. I went through it. He going through it. You don't have to go through it. Just listen to me, please. Well, let's go.
Got 2 weeks of me not knowing if this is real or not.
So, Mr. Bosley.
So, Your Honor.
Well, Your Honor, the situation was how she told me. We was at the house chilling, relaxing, and she basically came from out of nowhere. One of her ex-boyfriends, popped up at the house. Yeah, popped up at the house.
Popped up?
Yeah.
So, no, wait, what happened?
He popped up at the house, and she went to go talk to him for a little minute or so. But the whole time I'm looking out the window trying to make sure, ain't nothing going on. But at the time I was fine with that because we wasn't really together. We was just talking. We didn't ever fully get together until.
So you sitting, but you wasn't fine with it because you were looking out the window while she was talking.
Because I just wanted to make sure,
Exactly, because you weren't fine with it. You have admitted, Ms. Jackson, I made a mistake. You used the word cheating and then you cleaned it up and said a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? You tell me, because I can't get it out of Mr. Bosley.
I gave oral sex to this person.
And I don't.
And
what man,
he
Your Honor,
says,
what man will believe that she only gave you oral sex?
This is exactly why y'all don't have no business, young, running around here, using sex like it's like an extracurricular activity.
And Your Honor, just to interject, if you don't mind. Just to interject, if you don't mind. I wasn't there during the whole sex and cheating thing. I found out she was pregnant at maybe about 4 months, maybe. And I told my son immediately, that's not your baby. Like, you've been with her not even long enough.
So, Ms. Jackson, when you found out you were pregnant, you told Mr. Bosley?
Yes, Your Honor. And then he was like, oh, wow, you are. You know, he was excited about the situation.
Your
and
Honor,
then,
Your Honor,
And y'all had known each other all of 2 months then, and y'all was excited?
it wasn't 2 months, it was a month.
It was a month.
Yep.
No, I wasn't excited. The 2 guys she cheated on me with, those was the guys that we worked together with.
Oh, so all of you all co-workers?
Yes, we all was coworkers.
Your Honor, I only cheated on him once.
Didn't you?
And that's with the person that was at work. But I did have sex with one other person that was there at the job. And that was the person that came to the house. The other person that I didn't have or sex with.
This is a mess. This is a mess.
Yeah.
How many people you were sleeping with at the same job?
You talking about a mess? This is past a mess. This little girl is a freak of league. She is a co-host. Like, goddamn, not even a co-worker, because she just going to work the freak. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I done had my time as with a co-worker or something, but that was like one person. And that's varies. I ain't trying to mix business and pleasure like that. But she did 3 in one company? Can y'all give it up for the employee of the month? Please give it up for the employee of the month. Cause, jeez, she did her thing. That is crazy.
When are you working?
That's why I'm here. This baby
Right.
is what matters. And clearly, this situation here, nobody knows anything. All they know is that they were just sleeping.
Job. There should be no young woman out here sleeping with 3 men at her job. And that's why I'm like, what's going on here?
Bro, look at this lady. Why does she got her tongue out her mouth? Lady, we talking about you being a freakazoid and you playing with your tongue out your mouth. I bet you she got over 200 bodies. If she like 30 years old, I bet you she easily got over 200 bodies. That ain't nothing. We just looking at a freakazoid here, man. This is crazy.
I feel like, Your Honor, it goes a bit deeper than that. Because
Oh,
you
it's
just
deep.
don't
No,
have
it's
women
deeper.
out here sleeping with men on their jobs. Like, something is a bit deeper than
Oh,
that. I
no.
don't know what it is.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
It does
On
go
both ends.
deeper. It does go deeper than that. This is about 2 kids,
Yeah.
young people. You all out here spinning, and you're engaging in activities that create people, and it did. Maverick is 3 months old, beautiful, innocent child. And I'm trying to get the circumstances as to what was going on when he was conceived, and you can't even tell the story.
My last menstrual cycle was March 14th. And when I did have oral sex with that person, I was on my menstrual cycle at that time.
This is not about just the oral.
Excuse me, miss. Can you please shut the fuck up? Because you sound stupid. Stupider and stupider. Every time you open your mouth, it's like, let the lady just go about the shit so you can get the test done. Because you making it worse. Honestly, you make yourself look stupid. Thank you.
Sex. You need to understand this, Ms. Jackson. This is about the fact that your child's paternity is in question. If you have slept with 2 coworkers, given oral sex to one, while you supposedly getting to know Mr. Bosley, no, it's not so far-fetched that people would also assume that you may have slept with that person or maybe even another person. At this point, you're giving yourself away for free. And that's another thing that I haven't gotten to yet. Because there's no reason a beautiful young girl like yourself should be running around here laying around with this many men. It's unacceptable. And like I said, I'm not saying this to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you, Ms. Jackson. I'm not saying this to you because I'm angry at you. I'm saying it to you because I don't know if you have anybody in your life to sit you down and say, you don't do that. You don't do that. Did you grow up with your dad in your life?
Fellas, that's why we gotta be in our kids' life, man. It's crazy, because if we don't, then things like this gonna happen. So we really gotta step it up and be in our kids' life so we can show them something better. Because this right here is ridiculous. This is childhood trauma, man.
He denied me too. And it hurts. It hurts.
I understand.
I don't want my son to grow up like that without his dad in the picture because I know how it feels and I have my daddy issues. And growing up is hard.
I understand what you're saying. The way you feel about that, your actions are a reflection of the fact that you don't feel worthy. But that's not the way we go about it, baby. Because now you see what has transpired has led you to repeat the cycle. And that's what we're going to break today. Somehow, some way. So, Mom, I want to ask you. You say you know who Maverick's biological father is.
Well, Your Honor, I was actually how the situation went about. I was in her phone one day, and I scrolled down. I was on Snapchat basically, and I had seen the dude, and I said, he looked just like my son. I'm like, what? Like,
Your Honor, he sent me that picture, and immediately, just in all honesty, I was like, that's not your son. Immediately, because this made me think twice.
And
I ain't gonna lie now, when mamas know, they be knowing. Dude look just like that baby. I ain't gonna lie, dude look just like that baby. If I had to bet my last dollar, I think that's that man, baby. That baby don't look nothing like that dude that's in the courtroom. He got his nose flared up. This other dude, his nose more like this. I don't know, I'm trying to make a comparison, but that's definitely the dude on the picture, baby. How much y'all want to bet? How much you want to bet? We can bet $5. Cash out. Bet $5. In the comments, put bet $5. I bet y'all. Because that ain't his fucking baby. But let's see.
once you got that picture, you believe this other man is the father.
For sure.
Well, you submitted the messages you saw.
See, look.
And this is between Ms. Jackson and the man you believe is the father. It says, I need some blank. That's what Ms. Jackson said. He responds, blank, you can come this way, babe. And then Ms. Jackson responds, blank, hell yeah.
So Your Honor, he resembles this man.
And so you think this other man is Maverick's biological father?
Possibly.
Well, this other man is here, and I want to hear from you. Jerome, will you please escort the other gentleman into the courtroom?
Right up here. Stay to the left.
Mr. Green, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you, what's your relationship with Ms. Jackson?
We met through a friend, and then we started talking through social media.
All right, so was Ms. Jackson interested in a sexual relationship with you?
Yes, Your Honor, she was trying to have sex.
So do you believe you are Maverick's biological father?
No, I don't. I just came here to prove that I'm not.
So each of the young men have submitted their baby photos, and when you align them with Maverick's, there's Mr. Bosley as a baby, there's Maverick in the middle, and then Mr. Green as a baby.
I just want to know. That's all I'm really. It's a kid on the line, and no disrespect to you. That's why I called you up that day.
It's not a kid,
I
it's a child.
just want to know.
And at this point, what are you hoping for, Mr. Bosley? Do you hope Maverick is your son?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
If he mine's, then we can move on. But if he's not mine, I'm gone. It's just simple.
What are your hopes, Miss Jackson? What are you hoping for? I know you want to break the cycle for your beautiful son.
I want him to step up. Walking in the house and going back out, that's not enough time. Because it feels like that's what happened to me.
Your Honor, if I can just interject. My son, I love him. However, he's wrong in this too. Because you can't just keep running around making babies and not doing what you're supposed to be doing for them. Period. I told Pearl when I saw that picture, I felt like, okay, this is not my son's baby. So we've had a conversation. Even if it's not his baby, I'm still going to extend the olive branch to her.
Well, the olive branch has been extended and accepted because your son signed the birth certificate.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I even asked him, did he want to sign it?
I don't know if I'm that mature to really extend my hand to a person who really betrayed me and put a baby on me, and I find out that it's not my baby. You have to be a very mature person to do something like that. And if you strong enough to do something like that, kudos to you. But me, personally, I don't know. I just don't know.
Birth certificate.
She didn't ask me.
Yes, I did.
Why did you sign it?
Same way he was sitting out there looking out the window while she was sitting in the car with another man. And the same reason why she came back in and said she had oral sex with another guy
I
and he
signed it
still
because I
moved
felt like
in.
he was
And the
mine.
same reason why
That's
he
it.
looked at them messages and is still in here. It's the same reason why. Jerome, I'm ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. Case of Bosley versus Jackson, pertaining to whether Mr. Bosley or Mr. Green is the father of 3-month-old Maverick Bosley. It has been determined by this court. The biological father is Mr. Bosley. That is your son.
Well, it's off my chest. That's all I came here for. That's all I wanted. I wanted him to be mine, so that's all we got. What we came here for.
I'm happy. I'm happy for Maverick. But the way you have approached your sexual relationships thus far makes me want to caution you that if you continue to use sex as just an activity, that you will end up here again. And if he tells you a half a line or tells you you look cute today, you're going to be back up there with him. And you know I'm telling you the truth. That's why I see that tear. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And every woman has that moment. The next thing you know, you in the bed, halfway down to making another baby with him. And I think you know what I'm saying. I can see it in your eyes. You get it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just can't stand to see a beautiful young woman just give herself away. And you gotta ask God for discernment. What am I about to be 50 years old? I'm about to be 50 years old. I still ask God. I pray for discernment. Let me be able to see what's really going on. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that
Well, I need to pray for discernment because I could have sworn that was Mr. Green, baby, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I just don't.
That's what I want for you. I have Dr. Jeff standing by for all of you because I feel like we're at a real breakthrough point, and I think you see why you've been behaving the way you've been behaving and what you're looking for, but we cannot seek comfort under the covers, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.
Man, it's your boy Schoolie. If you made it this far in this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate y'all just coming to kick it with me, man. It's finna be 2025. Y'all gonna be seeing me a lot. We just gonna be coming on here just kicking the breeze, man. Hopefully you having a good day. I am. It's 5 in the morning. I'm up late. We're up early and getting it in, man. So love, peace and love. Be blessed and blessed and blessed and blessed. I'm out.